Hello, everybody. This is going to be for my Tauruses. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I greatly appreciate you tuning into my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like my channel, you like the content that I bring on my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. I would greatly appreciate it, okay? All support is needed. And another thing, if you have not followed me on Instagram, I would greatly appreciate that as well too, because guess what? I do a lot of pick a card readings on there, general message readings. You never know what you're gonna find on there. Healing messages, you name it. It's Empath Divine. You will see Miss Jones under it, and that's your girl. Also, you can follow me on TikTok. I said TikTok. TikTok, your girl getting tired. TikTok. I wouldn't mind a TikTok though right now. But anyway, you can follow me on TikTok, and it's the same name, Empath Divine, and I do a lot of readings on that one too. And it's really like quick style, fast reading. So the more the merrier for you guys, okay? All free readings, so enjoy it, okay? So before I dive on in with the cards that's already pre-shuffled out, please use good judgment on this, and do not carry unwanted energy that is not yours. I have to say this stressfully in every video now, okay? If it does not apply to you, let it fly, let it go. Don't carry unnecessary shit that just have nothing to do with you. There are a lot of Tauruses in the world. There's a lot of energies, a lot of stories, a lot of journeys. We're all going through something totally different or the same. So what might not apply to you, it can apply to someone else, okay? That's why it's called a general reading, okay? So leave your energy for someone else that might need it, okay? Alrighty then. So now we're gonna dive in. I did something a little different on my readings this time, is because I did some clarifiers behind the cards. Asking Spirit, why did these cards come out? Just to give a little bit more in-depth reading and more messages to the story that you might need, okay? Alrighty, Tauruses, so let's get it on started with you guys. So before I dive in, I have two oracle cards that I would like to touch base on for you, and this will be for the 18th through the 28th if I did not say that to you, okay? But who knows, why you're reading this, the energies already could have been taking place already for you, okay? So the first card we have is an inner guidance message, and this is from, what is your higher power self? What is your spirit guys trying to like let you know? Something that you're not doing that needs to be done, or something you're probably thinking of, okay? And then we have an angel message as well too from your guardian angels. Let's start with the inner guidance message. So the inner guidance message we have is share your voice, okay? This is really about you holding your ground and really coming through out of that dark period of cave of hiding, feeling like you can't express yourself how you're feeling, and really going out into the world. You see how she's in that dark cave, but she's looking outwards at the beautiful water, and she's like, I want to go out there, but I'm afraid. It's time for you to step out of the dark. It's time for you to really share your voice on a situation. So there could be a situation you Tauruses are going through right now that you really need to hold your ground on. Maybe it can be work. You could be feeling overworked at your job and feeling overshadowed, and now it's time for you to put your foot down firmly and say, listen, this is not it. This is not serving me. I'm not happy. Maybe even for some of you Tauruses I'm picking up, this can be even with family. Maybe family are taking advantage of you. You're probably helping out a lot financially, and they're like over taking advantage of the situation, and you're trying not to say nothing because maybe it can be a parent or a grandparent or somebody that you really have a lot of respect for. But I mean, at the end of the day, are they respecting you? Are they respecting your feelings? Are they respecting your time? If they're not giving that same respect back, okay, there's time for you to say something, okay? I heard instantly authority figures, so I don't know what Taurus is. There's something going on authority wise that you feel like you have to speak your mind and hold your ground on. Maybe you're being wrongfully accused or wrongfully put up in a mix of something that you didn't do, and it could be for some of you, you probably have a past history with authority figures maybe, but you're not like that anymore, and now you really need to hold your ground because you don't want anybody messing your character up. Okay, so this is really like you facing on a situation head on, and this is what your inner guidance is telling you now is the time to do, okay? It's time for you to come out of that cave and express yourself, all right? That's the inner guidance message, which is very beautiful. So we have an angel message that's coming through from your guardian angels. What are your guardian angels are saying? Yeah, you have recovery. I really do feel like, it's a lot of things I heard. Your angels want you to recover and heal, and you can recover and heal from past hurt. I feel like for a lot of you Tauruses, some of you have been going through stuff really traumatically in your life, I heard a death period. Maybe someone in your family could have passed away, and you really haven't had time to like have that moment to fully recover and grieve over it because you're probably like blocking it out, or you know, busy working or helping other people, and you really haven't had time to really have that moment to grieve. That's for some. For others, I was hearing that your guardian angels want you to recover mentally, physically, and emotionally. You've probably been overworking yourself, and you're just overtired, you're stressed. I even seen the word dehydration. You're not drinking enough, and your angels really want you to really care about yourself. Your body is a temple. You have to treat your body as that, okay? But recovery mode for me is, this is basically time out. Okay, instantly how I heard it, it's time out. Rest is needed. You need to rest. You need to really sit back and really recover mentally, physically, and emotionally. So if there's any situation that you've been going through that has really been, putting a lot on you mentally and physically and emotionally, there's really time for a rest period for you to regroup and reclarify. I do feel like for some of you, you have been in hermit mode, because at the bottom of one of the tarot decks, it has the hermit mode. So a lot of you Tauruses really have been to yourself because you've been self-reflecting. I do feel for a lot of you there has been a change going on. There's been some, it's been some on and off toxic vibes, but then there's also hope involved too for you as well too. Okay, so this is what your angels are saying. It's recovery mode for some of you. Okay, so let's get to the tarot mode. And it's so interesting how I said this with the tarot, because you have the death card, and this is basically saying that an ending has to die out. Okay, something has to be put to rest for you to be able to fully move on and go forward with yourself and allow new beginnings to take its place. So I do feel like this is why you probably had that recovery card, and you really need to heal from certain situations and move on and look to the bigger possibilities and bigger outcomes and changes that holds behind it. Okay, and this could be something that's keeping you stuck. So I asked Spirit, why is this death card coming out, to give you more clarification. And look what you got. You have the Four of Wands. This is a very beautiful card. I feel like for some of you, a situation that's been going on and you really haven't been able to have contact with your significant other because you've been going through so much. You've been in hermit mode, and it's kind of like in your heart that you kind of been neglecting your significant other, but it's just because stuff has been so traumatic going on in your life, and you're just really trying to get a handle of it. But with this death card, Spirit is really telling you, you really need to let things in and then focus on the bigger opportunities that's right behind it. And you have that Four of Wands. So this is of engagement. This is a celebration of like a birthday, a ceremony, a baby shower, something of giftness. And it's crazy I said baby shower, because you think of death, the ending, and then they said every time somebody dies a child is born. You see what I'm saying? And it's just really, it's time for you to let things get put to rest, because there are bigger and better opportunities and things that you really should be focusing on. Okay, that's what I was feeling. Yeah, because right after it, Tauruses, you guys have the Ten of Wands, and this is this card is just really, a lot has been put on your shoulder. You have a lot on your plate right now, but I instantly feel like half of the stuff that you're carrying is not your problems. I feel like you are carrying a lot of problems and situations that have a lot to do with family and people around you. And see, Tauruses, you're the ones that you will go to the moon and back for somebody, whether that's family, whether that's a loved one, someone you hold very highly and dearly to you. You will really you're one of those types, Taurus, especially the Taurus men, the woman too, but you're the type that you can carry 10 bags, damn rock on your back. If somebody is saying, do you need help? No, I got it. You see what I'm saying? You're one of those types that you're very determined, and you don't want to give up. But you guys need to know when to let go, ask for help, and recover. Okay, you see what I'm saying with that? And you're going through a lot right now, mentally and physically, and you're almost close to that finish line, and that makes a lot of sense of why that death card come out, and you're almost close to the finish line. But I feel like for you, Taurus, is before you get to that finish line, you need to drop some of these wands that you're carrying, and that means some of these problems and issues that's not your problem. You need to let it go and drop it and keep going to that damn finish line. You are really carrying on problems problems that's not your problems. Okay, that's what I was feeling. And for others, if you're not carrying on other problems, which I do feel like that's what you're doing, you're trying to help everybody out and not yourself. But if it's not that, it's really just you feel like the world is just on your shoulder and you can't get a break. Okay, ask Spirit, why is this Ten of Wands cards out, and look at it. I love this. The Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this represents you, Taurus. Whether you're man or woman, this feminine energy is beautiful. It's about being on top, being in control, having, stability, being in control of your finances, being a boss, taking leadership, taking control. You're really like being a provider for yourself and your family. So I really love this because you go from this really feeling like, oh my God, I'm and I'm not saying nothing wrong with maids, but I'm just had to use this. Like, I'm a maid, I'm serving everybody else, where's my happiness? And then you're like, you're being on top. So for this clarifier to come out, it's like you're almost close to that finish line. You're almost there to your happiness and to where you're trying to get to. And I feel like for some of you Taurus, is you really like, why all this going on, the main thing you have on your mind right now is like your stability and your love. I feel like a lot of you really are just worrying about the love of your life, and that's who you're really trying to get to. But there's like a friction. There's something going on, I feel like, with family or jobs or something that's really like causing you to put a hold on that. But I mean, you have that Queen of Pentacles, and that's really telling me that you're going to get back on top, but you really do need to release unwanted baggage that does not serve you. Okay, and this was so beautiful. You guys have so much fire energy for you to be earth signs. And look at this again. You have the Four of Wands again. You have the Four of Wands as a clarifier. Now you get the Four of Wands again. So let me tell you something. There's definitely a celebration going on. There's going to be something you're going to be invited to, a ceremony. There's going to be a bridal shower. It's something. But I do feel for some of you, this can be you getting engaged. And I feel like for my fellas, if my fellow Taurus men are reading this, you are ready to like tie the knot with your significant other, and you're really tired of things. It's been a lot of things getting in your way, and I feel like now that you guys are on recovery mode and you're coming out of this cave now you're ready to like continue the journey that you were once trying to start in the beginning. Okay, the clarifiers for the Four of Wands. Watch this. You have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a deceitful person that could have been stealing or taken from you. It's been a lot of toxic energy that's been around you. And it could have been you and your thoughts reflecting back on the person who did something wrong to you. They could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just could just be the energy that they were bringing. But listen, the Death card came out again. There's a lot of ending periods that need to take place. So this is really your spiritual guides telling you have to let this end. So if you're carrying on energy or baggage from what somebody did to you from the past, you have to reflect from it and learn to move on and know that karma does happen. The universe will take care of it, and you need to let it go and don't reflect on it and let the end take place, because I feel like for you, this is really what's on your mind. It could be marriage proposal and a happy home and stability with your significant other that's on your mind, but it's like you're being trapped in your thoughts of what's been happening to you. Okay, because I instantly felt that this person could have caused a financial loss to you. This is probably why you need to have recovery, and this is why I feel like authority. I was hearing like something with law. I was feeling like, I don't know, I feel like for some of you it's something with authority figure in the law that it, some of you could have got locked up behind something that had nothing to do with you, and now like you're kind of reflecting on it like, I can't believe this person whatever did this. But you have to let this ending period go so then you can keep pushing forward. Okay, so yeah, so we have under here, look at this, you have the Four Cups, I'm sorry, and this is really showing that an opportunity is really trying to present itself to you. Someone is trying to offer you something. Okay, and the clarifier for this is the Devil energy. I really do feel like for some of you that you're like really been reflecting, you've been in your own world, and it's like some of you are at that period in your life that you don't even really trust people that much now, because people just been causing so much chaotic and causing so much drama. It's like you see the opportunity but you don't see the opportunity. So for you, you feel like everything is like toxic, and you just, you know what I mean, you're just really not reflecting on that. But Spirit is letting you know that you need to grab at opportunities, because even here you have the Five of Swords energy, and this is really a person that's about conflict and arguments. So I really feel for you Taurus that you've been dealing with somebody that's been very chaotic and drama. This could have been significant other you were dealing with, that could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could have been a family member, somebody you're working with, a friend. But this is really somebody that really is really about an all give and take person. Like, well, it's not even give and take, they were all about take. Okay, and this Yeah, I feel this energy strongly with you guys, and you guys really have been in your thought about this, okay? The clarifier for this though is the Two of Cups, and I really feel this is a self-reflection mode. You've really been in self-reflection period of the type of person that you allowed around you, or this even could be your energy of the type of person you once were. This is self-reflection, okay? That you're kind of self-reflecting on this situation. For others, I feel this is a soulmate card, and you really have your love on your mind. That's what you have. You have your love, your lover on your mind. The next card you have is the Knight of Swords. This is really you taking action. You're not going to live in fear anymore. You're going to take action of your, your happiness, your self-worth. A lot of you are going to get in a creative mode, okay? And you're going to push forward. The clarifier for that, look at that, was Chariot. Is beautiful. It was the Chariot card. This is about you having self-confidence, self-determination. You're taking the lead. You're taking charge of your life and your happiness, and you're putting yourself on a pedestal. You're not going to allow anybody to have you down in the dumps again. So this is a beautiful card that you're going to really like pick yourself up. And it does make a lot of sense with the recovery card, okay? And coming out in that cave and really just holding your ground and speaking your mind, Taurus, okay? Now, the last card you have is Six of Pentacles. This is your energy. Let me tell you the instant message what I heard from this. Six of Pentacles describes a person that is generosity, gives. Okay, this is where I felt, because we have the Five of Swords energy and that Seven of Swords deceitful energy. I instantly had heard, Taurus, is that you're being too kind. And I feel like for some of you, you're giving a little too much to somebody and they're really like taking advantage. That's what I heard for some. So I really feel like you need to calm down with the helping, because this person is really taking advantage of your kindness. So you might want to just hold on to your money and really save it for yourself, or help people that really want to be helped. Somebody's really trying to milk the situation. And it does kind of make sense of why that Five of Swords and Seven of Swords came out. So I really do hear with the generosity, it's like, okay, it's nice to help. It's nothing wrong with helping, but are they helping you? Okay, because I feel like some people is really taking advantage of the situation. That's for some, okay? For others, if you have been in a giving mode, and even, I don't care if it's $5 or $1, and you've been trying to help people around you, your family, this is most likely why you have that Ten of Wands, because you've really been helping out. Just know that you are being rewarded by this from the universe with your kind act, because you're doing this from your heart. You're not doing this to get attention. You Tauruses don't really like attention like that. You guys are really low-key people, so you be behind the scene, but you don't realize by the way you're helping out people. And mind you, you're going through things yourself, but you're still helping out. This is your reward, because you have the Page of Wands, and this is really saying that you're getting rewarded from the universe. So good news is coming in for these good deeds that you're putting in. It's good news coming in. I feel of abundance that's coming in for you too, Tauruses, okay? So let me look at the clarifiers really fast for you guys of both decks. And this is the clarifier from the second Gilded Tarots, the smaller ones. And I mean, you have the Eight of Swords. So yeah, you guys really been feeling trapped in your thoughts. You're feeling trapped in a situation. You feel like you can't be free. But this is Spirit saying that, at some point in time, you have to pick yourself up from this situation. Know that these things are happening for a reason, for you to see people for who you are. It's time for you to stand up, stand your ground. It's time for you to remove yourself from, toxic situations. It's time for you to be free and face things head on, okay? And another clarifier you had too was the Nine of Pentacles, and it's really about you just enjoying and being grateful for the things you had around you, and just knowing that patience is virtual and that blessings will come for you. It may seem like it's slow, but it will come for you. Now, a second clarifier you have for the first Gilded Tarots that I put out was the Hermit mode. This is why I said I feel like a lot of you have been to yourself lately, and you've been self-reflecting, and also with the Hermit mode, after the Hermit mode card, you have the Strength card, and it's really telling you to stay strong, keep your head up, believe in yourself. If you need time to recover from situations, exactly. But I really do feel like you guys need to have that strength and that power to really speak your mind on something that you didn't do, or something that's being wrong, you're being wrongfully accused of anything. It don't have to be anything with criminal, but I'm just saying anything, just hold your ground, okay? Because under it too, that drew attention to me was the Two of Swords, and it's basically all about you breaking free. Okay, Tauruses. Alright, so let's see if you guys have anything from my Spirit Index messages. This is bonus messages for you guys, and I hope you guys did not hear my stomach growling like a few minutes ago. That's my stomach growling, guys. I don't want y'all to think I'm passing gas on camera. That's my stomach, because the microphone is by it. Okay, I felt those cards need to come out. Yep. Okay, karma is releasing itself. This is why you're having the death period, because karma is releasing itself. Karmatic ties, things from your past life, things are releasing itself. And when it releases, it comes off strong. It hurts. It's, you know what I mean? It's not always good. It's all the negativity and the bad things, and then the good comes right behind it. Okay, look at this. All good things are coming to me. It really is. Okay, healer. A lot of you have a healing potential gift. A lot of you are healers at hearts, and you're healing yourself at the same time. Eliminate fear, yes, with that two of swords and that eight of swords energy. Look up on Google for your angel number 1010. This is a very powerful angel number for you. Listen to this. I'm healing more and more every day. This is why you guys have that recovery card. It makes a lot of sense with healing. And look at this. New home or place is coming. And this probably can make sense of why you guys had the Four of Wands. Let me show you the Four of Wands just in case you don't remember it. This is probably why you had the Four of Wands more than once, because this can signify you being engaged, and you know that can cause you to move in with your significant other and your lover. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it was some water energy in here, so you could be dealing with a water sign as well too. And this is why the death periods have to take place. Okay. Okay, my Tauruses, so this is for the weeks of August 18th to the 28th, and I hope that you guys stay safe, stay strong, and stay positive. And until next time, my Tauruses, stay blessed.